Carrie here from Miss Carrie's Creations. Today's video is for all you Cricut makers learning how to use your Cricut machine, but you just can't find time to watch a tutorial. Well, today we're going to learn a new Cricut technique in just 5 minutes. This past week I shared a home decor project and was asked how to recreate the design in Cricut Design Space. This is such a simple project you can recreate. So let me show you how using the attach function in Design Space. A few weeks back, I shared with you 2 ways that you use attach. Today, we're going to put that word attach, or that tool attach, into practice by creating the card front for that thankful eclipse card. So I'm going to show you today how you would use attach to attach your letters to the front of a card. All right, we're going to start out by building our card front. And we're going to do that by grabbing a shape over here on the left. I'm going to grab a square shape. Right now, this is going to size proportionately. So if I change the width to 5, it's automatically going to change the height to 5. But I need a 5x7 card front, so I need to unlock the sizing handle here at the top, go over to width and change the width to 7, click on my enter or return key, and now we have a 7x5 card front. To add our text, we're going to choose text over here on the left. I'm going to type in the word thanks in all caps. I'm going to bring this down out of the way so that we can select our font. So I'm going to go up here to the top to our font selection tool. I always filter my fonts so that I can see the fonts that I own. You can also filter down to system fonts, which are the fonts on your device, or Cricut fonts. We're going to grab a nice, thick, narrow font for our word thanks. You can see I have a lot of options here. I'm going to grab this one that's called Bernard Condensed. This is one of my system fonts. And I'm going to bring it over here to this card front. I'm going to unlock the sizing handle and I'm going to stretch it and squish it to get it to fit. Now, if you want, you can adjust the letter spacing just a little bit. Because this is going to cut out of the card front, you do want a little bit of space between those letters. All right, that is the size that I want these letters to be. Now I'm going to just grab all of these. I'm going to center them horizontally. And now we're going to use that attach tool. So if I were to click Make It right now, the word thanks would be on one mat and the card front would be on another. Our word thanks is not cutting out of the card front. We need to attach the two together. So to attach the 2 images, I need to select both images, and I'm going to do this by just snagging and grabbing. I'm holding down my mouse key as I drag over both of the images. I can see that they're both selected because they are a darker gray over here in the layers panel. And then I'm going to go down to the lower right and click attach. And you can see now in the layers panel it says attach. Those words are attached to the card front. They're going to cut right out of that card front base. When I click make it, we're going to be able to see that both of those items are on one mat and everything's going to cut how I want it to cut out. So you might be wondering why I didn't just slice the text. Why did I choose attach over slice? Let me go ahead and duplicate this and show you what happens when I choose slice instead of attach. So I'm going to select both images and I'm going to slice them. And this is going to allow me to take the word thanks out of the center of that card base. This would work just fine. You have the words to create the eclipse card and you have the eclipse card base. But if I save this project and I come back, I cannot make any changes to that card base. The slice feature is permanent. Once I have sliced these images, I can't go back and make any changes. That is exactly why I chose attach over slice. If I decide that I want a different word in my card base, or perhaps I want to change the size of my card base, I can make changes to this because all I have to do is detach. I can click on that word and change it to any word that I want it to be, reattach, and now I can complete another eclipse card using the same project in Cricut Design Space. Now you can recreate an eclipse project just like this Giving Thanks home decor frame featured on my blog. In only 5 minutes, you learned another way to use attach when you are creating in Cricut Design Space. If you enjoyed today's tutorial and want to learn more, I have a playlist of Cricut how-tos for you and online classes you can enjoy. I'll post a link to those classes in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see what you create.